News from where you live starts now. Good evening. It's the opportunity of a lifetime, the chance to participate in an event that will be seen all over the world, the Winter Olympic Games in Salt Lake City. 41 News reporter Evelyn Wilkerson spoke with two people in Kalamazoo today who have been chosen to take part in that event.
Norm Murphy and Cheryl Miner are headed for the Winter Olympic Games in Salt Lake City. They won't be participating in any of the events, but their role is still critical to the success of the Games.
I'm going to actually it'll be like a shuttle, driving people to the events and back to their cars.
Getting chosen to be a driver wasn't easy. It all started 2 years ago.
Our union president got to meet the local president of Salt Lake City, and he said that they were having drivers all over work for the Olympics.
So they decided to apply.
Right away, as soon as I heard about it, I said, well, it can't hurt to just apply right away and maybe I'll get lucky.
Despite the odds.
I thought they were really slim.
Both Miner and Murphy said the application process was difficult.
Well, I had several applications. One back records of work history.
Then they had to tell the committee why they wanted to participate.
I wanted to be a part of the Olympics because it keeps everybody together in the United States. It kind of sounds political, but it's really true.
The next phase was they contacted you with postcards to keep you updated, and then they did a phone interview.
Finally, the good news arrived.
I was ecstatic. I couldn't believe it. I was like, they picked me.
I'm looking forward to just meeting the other bus drivers there from all over the United States.
They leave for Utah in just a couple of weeks, and they'll be working for the entire month of February.
So I can't wait to get started with it.
I'm just honored and happy to be a part of it.
With news from where you live in Kalamazoo, I'm Evelyn Wilkerson.
The Department of Transportation are expecting mayhem for travel around Salt Lake City. So 900 bus drivers from around the country will be driving, and 2 of those are from Kalamazoo, and they can't wait for the experience.
It's going to be the place to be.
Operations Supervisor Cheryl Miner spends part of her day driving and troubleshooting.
You take the number 11 Stadium Drive bus.
The other part working the dispatch desk.
Was that supposed to be waiting on somebody?
Negative. I just need to know when you're leaving.
Cheryl applied 2 years ago to drive a bus at the Olympic Games. She never really thought she would get picked.
I just said, oh, this will be fun if I get chosen. And I got chosen.
People all around the world will see this face when they board an Olympic bus. Norm Murphy has been driving since the mid-'80s. He says his excellent driving record got him the Olympic gig.
I haven't been arrested or been in trouble. I imagine that's a concern since September 11th.
You're saying you can't get up to the shelters at Fetzer?
Both say meeting people from around the world will be the highlight of their 2 weeks in Utah.
Because it's going to be a change from my daily routine, meeting people from all over the world. And it's an experience of a lifetime.
You can see Cheryl was just a little giddy there. And how about this? Cheryl and Norm rode the train to Utah because they were a little afraid to fly. Cheryl packed one bag and it was lost, but she does have it now. So imagine that you have one bag, you don't want to fly, and you lose it on a train.
That would be the way it would go, right?
Yeah, right. It sure is.
All right, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. We're back in just a minute, so don't go away.
104.
A relationship can do wonders to their lives.
Not to mention endorsement deals.
Yeah, but what about all the volunteers that make the Olympics happen? Maybe not the endorsements, but 2 bus drivers from Kalamazoo say that, yes, Salt Lake changed a lot.
News 3's Mike Bridges fills in the details.
These are pins from other drivers, so from all over the world.
Chicago was the farthest west Cheryl Miner had ever traveled. Her experience driving a bus at the Olympics far exceeded her wildest expectations. She loaded up on the merchandise, including the hot Olympic beret.
I'm going to display that one. I bought one to wear.
She met people from all around the world, including the famed Jamaican bobsled team. This opened up a whole new world.
The culture and the work and the time that they spent on that, it was phenomenal because it was excellent. It was. You had to be there to experience it.
While Cheryl drove outside Salt Lake City, Norm Murphy was in the heart of downtown. He said the spectators were courteous and friendly. It was well worth the effort to spend 3 weeks in Utah.
Time of my life. It's all paid for. That's one good thing. Time off. Double money far away. I haven't been out west for 25 years.
Both drivers received watches, official diplomas, and Olympic medals, ensuring their time would be remembered forever.
I never imagined anything like this, and it's great. It's a good feeling to know that I got friends all around the world now.
Back here at work, Cheryl spends a lot of her time on the phone or through email talking to the different people that she met. They're hoping to meet a year from now for a reunion and hoping the Jamaican bobsled team will host them in Jamaica. My, how life has changed. In Kalamazoo, Mike Bridges, News 3.
What an experience. And both also received a bag full of sponsors' products and $1,000 to spend on food and maybe a gift or two along the way.
Boy, that's like a lot of fun, huh? Neat story.
Neat. Next in sports, the Western women in